Welcome to the RPGamer Adventure Corner, where our staff can give their thoughts, impressions, and pseudo reviews for various titles that don't come underneath our usual coverage. It's aimed at delivering opinions on a wide range of titles, including visual novels, point-and-click adventures, investigative mysteries, and more. Today, RPGamer takes a look at Molly the Werezompire and Epiphany in Spaaace. This Adventure Corner was written by Nix, read by JC Servant, and the video edited by Her Frog. Text adventures have a long and rich history dating back to the 1960s, but truly didn't hit their stride until the 1970s. Classics such as Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Zork are staples of the genre, as well as the basis for what interactive fiction would go on to become. In December 2009, Robert Boyd released his first game through Xbox's indie games platform, and that text adventure is titled Molly the Werezompire. Players take on the role of Molly, a postgraduate who finds a portal. Upon going through it, she's killed immediately and reconstructed as a Werezompire, an amalgamation of a werewolf, zombie, and a vampire. It's such a crazy premise, and while Molly now has amazing powers from each monster, they come at a cost, whether it's being hunted by murderous townspeople or realizing that communicating with the zombies is surprisingly challenging. Molly the Werezompire is the beginning of Zomboid's trademark humor and use of puns. Since this is a text adventure, it has to convey every element of the story to make it not only engaging, but to ensure that each choice the player makes flows into the next. It's very clear how well thought out the decision-making process is throughout the game, and while I died at multiple playthroughs, they were all hilarious and my fault. Part of the fun that comes from the classic text adventure is working through the story, seeing how the decisions connect, and recognizing that what one might think is logical is sometimes anything but. Given that this is a remaster of the Xbox version of the game, there's a lot of care in the presentation, even with the limited backgrounds. The music is also very charming, fitting the story well. This version also comes with Epiphany in Spaaace, another text adventure produced by Zomboid around the same time. Epiphany has players taking on the role of Philemon K. Bort, a young man who's just graduated from GAS, the Galactic Academy of Space. Philemon will learn if his grades are good enough to become a starship captain or get stuck as a lowly trash collector. This first decision the player makes truly sets the tone for the game, and it can be a doozy. There are multiple ways to die, and each death is fairly entertaining. Epiphany in Spaaace is both hilarious and strange, and worth checking out even with a short runtime of less than half an hour to complete. It is such a treat for Zomboid fans to have these new versions of Molly the Werezompire and Epiphany in Spaaace. While the runtimes may be short, as both games can be completed in less than an hour, there's a lot of fun and humor that is well worth the $1 price tag. Being able to enjoy these titles with fresh graphics, editing, and music only adds to the experience, and if you're a genuine fan of all things Zomboid, these two games are worth grabbing.
Stay away from the summoner!